I literally had to go to this guy's house. 6 a.m.
Tell us about the recent one you're talking about.
It was 4 years ago. Okay.
That's the recent breakup.
Yeah. The other ones are dates. I'm talking about relationship breakup.
Yeah.
The other ones are dates. Okay. Oh, hi. We want to know ourselves, but now we have known ourselves. We cannot work. Okay. This one is relationship. Like we were exclusive, right?
Gotcha.
This guy woke up one morning and said, it's done. Hey. Babe, why are you done? And it was even a text. We're done.
You'll be like Jesus
I
Christ on
called
the cross.
Dre. I called. This is finished. I called Dre. The next morning, I got the text at 9. The next morning, I took in Benin. We have bikes, right? I took a bike 6 a.m. to his house. I saw his car, but he said he wasn't home. I'm like, I see your car. Open this gate. He's like, I don't want to talk. We're done. I don't want to talk. We're done. I did it for a week. 6 a.m. every day.
Every day you went.
Do you mind telling us why he broke up with you?
I will. Because I found out 2 years later.
Unbelievable.
Babe, we are done. I would go to his house 6 a.m. I would leave like 1 p.m. Because I feel like he will come out. He cannot leave me outside, obviously. And this is the thing about love,
So
right?
you have 6 a.m. to 1 p.m.
So you don't have work that time.
I didn't have work. I had work,
school.
but like it doesn't. That's me. That's why I want to always do something that doesn't require me to be there 24 hours. I had my business with my sister. And we had people who took care of it, right?
So you can't afford to leave the business.
I would go because this guy, I literally thought I was gonna be married to this guy, and that's why I said if it had worked out, I probably wouldn't be in Canada because he's the type of person that would not even let his wife travel out without him. Right? But I would have stayed because again, I am a family person. I'm very family oriented. I would pick my family over anything. So I went there a week on God, 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. sometimes 12. He would not open the gate. I would see his car.
He work shifts for that guy.
He said we're done. He said we're done. He keeps telling me we're done. I would text him. He said we're done. And then I just finally said, okay, accept this, we're done, and move on with your life. You know?
That's what he told you.
Me.
Okay.
I told myself, accept this, we're done, and move on with your life. Guess what? Why did he break up?
Please don't tell me
I
something
had a
stupid.
friend
Yeah.
who came to Nigeria.
Male friend.
A male friend
Of course.
who came to Nigeria.
Yeah.
And we hung out. And every other person was in that picture.
But he picked out that
He
one.
picked the fact that I was standing close to the guy and someone had told him she's dating the guy. But you didn't ask your girlfriend. In the picture.
Those kind of people, you just celebrate when you leave
You
them.
didn't ask your girlfriend though.
I'm happy you're not
You
with
did
him
not
anymore.
ask.
It's really good that you left here.
You didn't ask. There's even a level of jealousy that you not ask your babe, who is this guy?
Yeah.
That one was not even any
it
level of
wasn't even
jealousy.
involved. Yeah. No,
2 years later, you're telling me in Canada, I think we could have actually worked. This is why we broke up.
Oh,
Hello?
shut up. Please.
Wait, but did you think maybe there might actually have been another reason, but he picked out
But that's
one
what he
thing.
told me.
He picked out one.
That's what he told me because
at some
he said
point-
people had told him that guy came back because he wanted us to get married. And guess what? At the time, I did not even have anything to do with this person. But like after that whole breakup, I dated the guy.
Hey! To prove. Clap your boy. Clap.
Clap me.
Clap your boy. Clap your boy.
I
Clap your
dated
boy.
the guy actually.
Yeah.
After
Okay,
the
wait.
whole breakup.
Wait, now I like that clap.
Because
I like that clap back.
this person was my
She's
friend.
in shock.
This person was my friend who I didn't even know
Yeah.
that I could even be attracted to in the first place because I
Yeah.
had seen him as a friend.
That's true.
But after that, he was.
After the breakup,
So
He
so
could be
that-
more than
so
a
that person
friend.
that you dated, was that a means? Did you start as a means to get past this 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. shift?
actually, I would agree because me, I don't know how to lie. I would agree that emotionally, it was like a shoulder to lean on. But then I found out that this person
It's more than
actually
emotion.
likes me.
Yeah.
You know, this person
So,
actually likes me.
the-
But I was seeing him as a friend. Like Naz said earlier, I had friend zoned him.
Oh yeah.
But throughout my relationship, he never mentioned he liked me.
I just want to let you know that you can come out of the friend zone. This is proof. Friend zone is not permanent.
Like,
Let's not speak on that.
and this is someone who doesn't even care about like whatever you're doing. He just trusts you and know that if there's anything wrong, you would explain yourself.
Oh, your boyfriend.
He would ask you to
The
explain
person-
yourself.
That's
Yeah,
the
the
guy.
person
The
then.
guy.
All right,
Yeah.
Shelby's got to
Yeah,
go in
you're
like
not
10
together.
minutes. I want to get this story. We'll come back to these breakups. Do you have any bad breakups?
Like the one when they saved me.
Anyone, you said what they said you.
You
No,
do?
no,
No, you don't. You.
I do not.
I don't give like no.
Good. I know you have. I'll come back
Not
to you.
something that I want to discuss.
Hey.
We'll discuss after. I want to talk about bad friendships because we all have friends, right?
Story.
So, Shamsi, before you go, what kind of like I guess tell us a story about a bad friendship, a friendship that you had that went bad. Why? How did you resolve it? Are you still friends with that person? And I'm coming to you guys.
There was a moment where the friendship went sour, but the reason behind it was a lot of he said, she said situation, and her coming to me about something, and
This your warriors.
shut up.
Political.
Her assuming that I went out and said her name and brought her in the problem, which created a big cut off, ghosted, I did wrong type of thing. But how it got figured out is we basically forced each other to have a sit down conversation and discuss what happened.
Tell me how the text went. Hey, we need to have a forced sit down conversation.
No, I literally just, we need to talk. And the person said, yeah, we do. We met up in a parking lot.
So did you?
We sat in the car and we talked.
Inside your car?
Yeah.
Wow.
We talked.
It's not a confined space.
Everybody, each of us had something to say. We said what we needed to say. Everything was figured out. And it just took time to get back to where we are right now.
So did you initiate the message because you wanted to still be friends with this person, or you want to just clear the air and whatever comes out of it?
Because I needed to know why this person automatically assumed that I did her wrong. When I didn't really personally do anything from my knowledge. So I needed to figure out if I did something wrong,
So
tell me.
Did you do something wrong?
No.
That's
She
okay.
assumed that I did something wrong.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
the assumption was the
Mad.
problem here.
Naza, how about you?
About having
Friendship.
a bad
Friendship that went.
No, the only one that actually comes to mind is so I had this guy. I don't know if I'll say we're like okay, we're guys. Let me we're guys. But then the kind of person I am when we're living together, we're guys. Like I see you, amazing. Once you move out and you go far away, that keeping in contact does not really happen as much as it would have been if I was in the same house with you.
Very tough.
Yeah, it's really tough. So this guy moved out and then, he had been going, doing his stuff. And then I reached out to him one time, right? Just to check up or just know how this guy was doing. But then the kind of responses he was giving back. And then an hour later found out that, there was a time when he got viral. He got viral for a while. And apparently he did not feel like I was showing him as much support as some other people would have.
Or most of it feels like some of his friends.
Some of his
which
people.
included me, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Me, Imina, Will, because we all know this guy. And then it was like, he didn't feel like we showed him as much support as some other people. And what came to my mind was, you know how our friendship has been. You know the kind of person I am. I'm not first of all, at the time I even knew that the video had gone viral, it was months later. I don't really catch onto, trends as early as a lot of people do. So one I just don't know how else I could have, handled the situation. So what I realized was, again, the phase we met each other, it was okay while it lasted then, but we've kind of we've grown apart and there's really nothing. There's there was no coming back, no conversation needed to be had.
Is yours part 2 of the story?
To be honest, I feel like it is what it is on that part. He told me about it. I'm like, yeah, I get that you feel that way, but it could also, anybody else could also feel that way. So yeah, because I communication is a big thing, especially in friendship. So if you think somebody would have reached out, then maybe you should have reached out, right?
Yeah.
So,
There's that.
yeah.
Do you have any stories?
But do I have any stories? No.
Just keeps his friend circle close. Tight.
No, because my own people have drifted apart, right? And how I see it is, if we end up talking, if anybody end up contacting the other person, right? Can we still talk? Because life might have happened, which as it should be. Life might have happened in between. You are going through your stuff, which you felt somebody could have been there, but we are not in the same vicinity for me to try to.
I mean, nobody's a witch. You have to talk.
Notice what is happening. You understand? So you can't come and after somebody has reached out, so it could be me or it could be you, and the first thing we are trying to do, or in the back of your mind, you're already starting to have like vendetta and all those stuff. I don't think it's that, because I've had people that drifted apart with, but once I start talking to you and I sense that I'm going to back up because I've given myself A for effort. I've given myself A for effort. You don't know what I'm going through. I don't know what you're going through.
Yeah.
But if we cannot talk and if we cannot catch up, because I see it as a catch up, right? Let's catch up on what we have missed. We've not talked. Yes. You don't say, things like that. Yes, we know. Let's catch up. Let's not start with a blame game. It's not going to help anybody.
Yep.
It's only anyway. If we start taking it the wrong way, if we don't resolve it, you might take it, because I might be a type of person that is aggressive in nature, that once you start carrying grudge, I really be like, I don't want that kind of problem. And then I'll back out, and that's our friendship being done. You understand what I'm saying? And that's our friendship being done. But I've had people that came off like that, and to be honest, like, things ended.
Gotcha. Shamsi has a soccer game to get to.
Yep.
If you like, don't win.
Shamsi, next week we have to know whether you win or not. Next week we have to know whether you win or not.
Don't break up with any friends. Don't fight any friends.
Don't be this guy.
So do you have any friendship stories?
Yeah.
Come on, you gotta have like a lot.
No, because like friendship for me is very important. But I think the thing that broke us up is the fact that, again, honesty and being true to yourself. I expect my friends, again, to, if I'm wrong, one thing about me is no matter what I do, I'm always ready to apologize. I'm always ready to work things out. I'm always ready to talk, see where we can meet in the middle. And this friend did something, and also if you do something to me as my friend, before I cut you off, I would reach out to you.
I'll give you the opportunity to explain yourself.
Not even explain. Let's have a conversation. Let's see where we are both wrong or where I misunderstood you. Let's just have a conversation to clear things out. I would always reach out to you. If I see your response or there's no response, I'll stay in my lane.
Yeah.
That was basically what happened. But the thing is, friendship breakup, I feel for the way that one hurt me, I see that friendship breakup hurts me more than relationship sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I hold friends. Like I said, the only difference is no sex. I hold friends to a very high level. And when I say you're my friend, I know what I'm saying. I can call you an acquaintance if that's what you are. I don't call anybody my friend. So this person basically did something and they just acted like nothing was wrong. I reached out. Hey, this thing you did was not right. Can we talk? Or whenever you're ready to talk, I am here. But this thing is why I cannot be friends with you anymore. But if you're ready to talk about it, you know how to reach me. This person read my message and did not do shit. The next thing I saw, I'm on my own. You know how normally I tweet or write stuff. I write stuff on Instagram that was just on its own. And this person is calling me out.
Calling on Instagram?
Yeah, on social media. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, boy.
But like I ignored because like I'm not ready to. When I wanted to have that conversation in person, you didn't have it. I'm not gonna have it on social media. And I'm also this person. I'm a Benin girl. Whatever you want to think of me, I will even help you to add to it.
For sure.
So think whatever you want to think.
For sure.
Because when I try to explain myself or you explain yourself to me, you did not give that room.
Yeah, that's true.
So like my own is, if there's anything wrong at any point, and that's how I move in relationships as well, let's talk. Because the one thing I'll hate is assuming something about you that I know would not be right in the long run. Let's talk. I will reach out to you no matter what. Before anything else, I will reach out to you, even if you are the person who wronged me. I must tell you, we need to talk. It's how you respond to that will determine if you're out of my life forever or if you're going to come back at some point.
No, I read that.
And yeah, that person, till today, we're just apart, and I don't think it can.
But do you guys feel like when women fight as friends, it's usually worse than when men fight?
Yep. Yes.
I don't think anyone is worse because I had this fight with a man, and I'm shocked that's how it ended.
Oh, the guy dragged you on.
I had this fight with a man.
Wait, this story was a guy?
Yeah. So I don't think I that way. I don't think I that way.
Twist.
Plot twist. That's a heavy plot.
I don't think I that way.
This is a Nollywood movie.
I think I that way. I don't think it's women who whatever.
What?
I think it could be anybody.
I was corrected.
I stand corrected.
No, as much as that happens, I feel like it's one of those
Men
because obviously when you have situations, there is the stereotypes, right?
Yeah.
It means that there are things that
And
come
also
up.
because again, you know, it could be right in his own way. I could be right in my own way. But the only problem I saw and why we probably might never ever be friends is because I now know that with this person, if there's an issue, I can't work it out. I can't talk about it. And that's something I can't do with friendships. If I cannot talk about things with you that was wrong, like I said in the beginning, it's us against whatever it is.
Yeah.
Not the other way around. So if I notice that that's something I cannot do ever with you, I'm not going to be friends with you because at that point, it's not working for me.
Yeah.
Right.
I need my peace over everything.
The guy took it to the court of public opinion.
You know? So I'm like
Like
I just
that's crazy.
tweeted my own shit one day and I saw that the next thing I was called out. I'm like, oh, okay.
Unbelievable, Jack.
That's tough.
That's wild. Google, you had a question before we get out of here. You had a question. You don't remember?
No. So back, going back to, I guess it can sort of affect both situations, like friendships and relationships. Is sometimes you don't necessarily know what your deal breaker is until you've experienced it in a previous relationship or friendship as well. So, like Soso said, I'm sure that relationship that the guy didn't tell you why was the reason why, you know what, now you want to know even more with any relationship that you get into what you do wrong, right? So sometimes you don't necessarily know what you want or what you don't want. So say for instance, because I'd experienced, like my first relationship was very healthy, 3.5 years and then 1 year and some months after that. So you can damn near say we dated for 5 years. That's the benchmark to a healthy relationship that I have. So now I know, because I've experienced that, you know, I know what I want from a relationship. Do you get? And then I also wanted to add that men take hurt different. I don't know if it's because they're trying to pay society back for telling them they have to be strong, but men, the way men take hurt is almost annoying. It's like, get over it. It's like women are pushed through the mud more than half the time. You know, we get physical pain by mother nature and we get emotional pain from men. Well, you know, and then you can literally tell a man you're mad and he's carrying face for the next 30 years. Like, and this is just from stories that I've heard. You know what I mean? So men, I remember a friend of mine said she broke up with her boyfriend. And then she was like, okay, let's make amends. And then the guy was carrying face, like he didn't want to talk to her. She was like, okay, well, that she's done trying, and then she just stopped talking to him for almost a week. The boy started calling her back to back 24/7. It's almost like, okay, she's really gone, no. Do you understand? But he was carrying shoulder. I guess that's not the best example, but I guess what I'm trying to say is men are more petty with regards to your question about who takes it worse, because if you fight with a man, that's it, he's done with you. A woman almost always has some sort of wiggle room for forgiveness, you know.
I find I had to believe it. Okay.
I don't, unless of course I did not reach out or you didn't reach out. Once I close the gate, it's closed. But before I close it, I must always tell you what you did.
Yeah. I mean, so
there's no wiggle room after I close it.
But I think in one way, man, like, I'm not saying it's a great thing, but women they can handle a lot more pain than guys can.
Mm-hmm.
That's why guys suffer heartbreak more.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Their threshold is higher than guys. So that you're mad or whatever you told that guy, maybe you're the first person that's told him you're mad in his life. And like, she, man, this girl could be mad. You get what I'm saying? So it's you know, it hits us differently.
So I got a question. I don't know if we're still within this topic, right? I came across this post where this man had a young married life. You understand? So the wife became ill terminally, and obviously doctors will give you a time frame and tell you, oh, it might be a bit shorter than that, right? So and here he was, okay, the time frame was like 8 months and it could be shorter. It's 8 months and it could be shorter. So it's a thing of, okay, that 8 months, the first 3 months the hospital is going to do whatever they can, and then following that you have to take the wife home and then now give her the best love you can, because anything could happen after that, right? So now here he is trying to do whatever she desires, because obviously time is now on the clock, innit? Right? So this was one thing. Is approaching time is like around like 7 months type thing, right? And the one thing the wife now requested of the husband as one thing that she would really like to do before she dies is to have sex with the ex. Because
Our ex?
according we have ex.
Priorities, fam.
Because
I saw the
according
story.
to, according to her,
I saw the story.
according to her, right? Sex with that ex was the best, not emotionally, right? It was the best physical experience, like he hit every
How
spot.
old is
Sorry,
she?
that
Right?
woman is
How
mad.
old is she?
Let's leave age for now.
How old
man
is
is moving
she?
mad.
She's about to die. So she's
don't
quite
care,
old.
man.
So age you don't.
Oh,
I don't care.
No,
woman
they're
is
not
moving
old.
mad.
They're not old. They had a young married life.
Oh please,
Right, but
that
she's
woman.
terminally ill.
Priorities
And then-
misplaced.
And then
She's been craving that deep
they're
for
like
a
10
minute.
people.
Like, as you just said the truth, you want to cheat, bro. Like,
Yeah.
sis, you want to cheat.
Like, do you understand? There are
please.
so many men who do better that want to even do.
No, it's not even so many men. Like, it's
Wait,
obviously you're still hung on
let me
your
just
ex.
finish the question because it's almost done. So it's like she tried to justify herself and be like, okay, obviously with you everything was perfect. There was the emotion, there was the this, there was the that. So when it comes to fulfilling, you understand, you were the best. But when it comes to just the sex, that the last ex before they got married was like the best. So it was she wants to experience that just before she dies. So, and this man is caught in between, fuck you can die forever for whatever it is, right? Or fulfill her last desires, and it comes to, we can equate this in any type of, so let's say relationship, dating or whatever, right? And is there a one thing that, like, at some point that something is coming to an end that you'd be like, shit, I don't even care about your feelings, I won't do this for you?
I have to say, because and I'm saying from a perspective where I am literally in her position. So when I tell you that is BS, that is BS. Because I have a terminal illness and I don't want to fuck my ex. So yeah, that's a lot of bullshit. She just misses her ex. That's just what it is.
if you just want to cheat, say it. Because at the end of the day,
You're using that as excuse.
yeah, at the end of the day, sex is not something that you cannot. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Sex is not something you would naturally not want to be with someone for, because you can always teach your partner how to do with you. Like, you can, no, I'm coming.
Okay.
There are levels to it, but again, when we were saying men, society teaches men to man up. I feel like society has taught women not to speak when it comes to sex or sexual,
Preach.
whatever. Like, because I don't understand. On the streets, I see women pretending a lot, but over here we're very vocal. We say what we want, and I expect women to be, because like there are certain things that you need to tell this person how to be or how to do.
Yeah.
And you're not talking, but you're missing another man somewhere
That was doing it.
that was doing him because someone has told him what to do.
Exactly.
It's not always going to be the same with every person you meet. You have to talk.
So people need couple strokes.
No, but
You
so
have
you
to
know what?
talk.
You know what people
You
don't.
don't know what it's
You know what
strokes.
people don't discuss that I think that they should. If you're not sexually compatible with a person, please don't be in the relationship. I'm so sorry.
Even
I'm
if the
sad to
emotion
see-
and everything is
Yes.
aligning, so the
Yes.
sexual has to be there,
Yes.
right? I think you're speaking my
feel
language.
in my
Because
body
half
is
the
very
time-
important to me. Thank
Yeah.
you very
Because
much.
half the time, apart from how you feel in your body, as a woman, if you've understood your body to the extent that you should, half the time, a man would be with you sexually the way he feels is best, because another woman has made him feel like he's a bado. You have to teach him what to do with you. What works for
Exactly.
Sarah cannot work for Sandra.
Different strokes for
Sarah and Sandra, come to the conversation. Come to the congregation. Tell us how it's been happening.
Because half the time, it's not like this man does not know how to do it.
Yeah.
It does not know how to do it with
For
you.
you.
For
It's
you,
different.
yeah,
You.
exactly.
It's different. Because
Yeah.
I've been in situations
Preach,
where
sister.
my partners tell me what to do. I thought I was good,
know
but
what's
they tell
funny?
me what to do.
You know
And
what's funny?
I like vocal people who actually tell me what to do. Like if I'm on you and I'm not doing
A
it
lot of
right,
sexual problems
tell
can
me.
be solved by
Calm
just
down.
talking.
To the left.
Just talk.
No, deadass, tell me.
Yeah.
you back it up. You
No,
can
she's
never go
smart,
back
she's
than that.
Don't be
Bro,
a freaking log of
Bro,
wood.
you see this kissing thing, yeah? This kissing thing is very,
Let's
very,
not
very
go
weird.
there. Oh
Because,
no.
like, no, I believe I'm a great kisser. Like, if I kiss you, that.
Oh, more kiss of death. Remember that kiss of death.
If I kiss you,
die.
but
If
I
I
found
kiss
out like a while back that women like it differently because I they grab lips when they kiss.
Let me give you an example. you an example, and I'm going to be very descriptive here.
Describe it.
I don't know if you are less than 18, please.
No, for beginning the podcast.
The podcast has been.
Once we do gold and so well on the podcast,
I'm going to give you an example of why you need to talk as a person, because at the end of the day, you yourself know how you can be pleasured. That's not the person's problem.
Right.
A person meeting you for the first time or having sex with you for the first time, it's not their issue, because they obviously know what to do, but they might not know what to do for you. I have been with people or someone who we know that there are different senses in the body, right? But I've been with someone that if you touch his nipple, everything go off. Like, he does not like it. Okay. Everything will just turn off.
Like, he's not turned on at all. There's some men like that.
My own is not turned off.
But in the general sense, we think that nipple is a man's nipple will turn him on, right? But that person, everything will turn off immediately. Generally, we feel like as people, we feel like, in general, we feel like, that's
why you they cover your nipple.
This person has to literally tell me, babe, see,
don't try that again.
Don't do it again. It will turn off. Everything you have been doing since will turn off the moment you go there.
Wow.
It's the same for women. There are a lot of women who don't even like head that almost all women cry about. Some women don't like it.
Some men don't like it.
Yeah,
don't like it.
I was on the Twitter space and this girl
hold on.
she doesn't like head.
Do you like head? Do you like head?
Is that what I'm like? How much do you like it?
I guess my point is I have been in so many situations sexually when I was very active, obviously. Where
are you retired?
He has humped the bed.
Now she's a coach. Coaches don't play.
Nah, that's hilarious.
My 30+ waist cannot move anymore. I'm just joking. Okay. But I've been in this situation.
Disclaimer in case her boyfriend is in the audience.
It's a lie, But what I'm trying to say is I've been in situations where guys feel like all they need to do is just be jam. And for me, personally, that doesn't work.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
That does not work. And I've also seen people who...
So what works?
The moment... I don't know.
We have listeners. They want to know.
They want to know which body.
They want to bar.
I've also seen people who... Although I don't know how they ever live like that, but then again, I understand different strokes for different folks. I've seen people who... They just go bam, bam, bam. Kiss, poop, and sex. For people like us, it's a movie, darling.
Yeah, over here is a movie.
You have to go from credit
over here,
to
we're acting
character.
porn.
Over here, we are acting. It's pornography.
Every single part.
Wait, can I
Over here,
can I say something?
Great.
It's not every time there's a movie, is it?
No, but obviously, it's not every time. But in most cases, you have to understand your partner. And that's where the person needs to talk. If I meet a guy who is orientation is bam, 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 I'm going to sit that guy down. The first time I'm going to sit him down.
Please, can someone talk to Mr. Dre?
This
guy, they took cartoon. It's done.
If I cannot.
What I said was time is money.
Again, I want women to be talking. Like, I feel like a lot of women are quiet during sex. I need women to be talking during sex. Because, like, if he's not going where you need him to go, there is no problem with you heading him there.
What if you meet a woman and she starts speaking in tongues? What if you start speaking in tongues? How are you going to understand what she says?
It's body language, right? It's body language. It's body language. And I know a lot of people pretend, and that's why most women fake orgasm. And I don't know why.
That didn't pay me.
I don't know why.
You know what?
Let's not go there.
Let me just say two things. One, the reason why I can neither answer yes or no is that some guys are actually very bad at head. Oh, can't believe I'm about to give this personal experience, but you know what? Let's do it. Yeah. So this guy wanted to smash real bad, right? Real bad. And he's not the type of person that, like, I don't know. The country was not there. My emotions were not there. Nothing. It was just kind of. And then anyway, he tried to give me head. I'm like, which one is my own? I'm a single woman. I'll push up my leg. I just know that I was feeling pressure in places that pressure should not feel. It started becoming very painful.
So he was chewing gum instead of licking.
Wait, I finish this story. So I swear. make I finish this story because the end of the story go bust your head, my guy. I don't tell you the story before. So the guy was. I just know it was painful. Like at some point when he said with his finger, I said, "No, I can't smash this person. If not, pain." I went home. I go home now. Entered the bathroom to shower. My was hurting in a weird way. Once water touches it, it's hurting. And I was using hand shower, so I put the water on it. Why was it painful? I carried mirror, I could not see it. So you know when you want to look at your vagina but you can't really bend. I now took a picture. Almost see injury.
No, seriously.
Baba, I swear. It's just so that he's at a grand.
I feel like
I had like I swear to God, I had a cut. It was painful. I couldn't obviously my pants could not now hug my God, it was.
See, I feel like it's only rare cases that you will find someone who automatically understands your body as a person without prior conversation.
Yeah.
I've been with that kind of a person. It almost felt like I gave him a manual.
But
there was
his name
there was
Emmanuel?
no prior conversation. It's very rare. But oftentimes, you see what Gold just described. Me, Soso, I will stop you. Because when it comes to pleasure, I'm very intentional about it. Like,
cut.
So cannot say.
If I did not have a
do you think I did not stop you?
Okay. 9 out of 10 times, I would have had a conversation with you to know what you like, what I like. We would understand ourselves. But if by mistake I did not, because I know myself that I will. But if by mistake I did not, the moment we are in that scene and I see you doing something that I know you probably have been told you're a jagaban by somebody else, and I know it's not working for me, I will tap you, babe. Do it like this.
Why you calling him
do it like that?
Moment?
Because it's
no, you have to switch in.
Excuse me. Am I supposed to call you your
And
name?
you know what? You know another thing.
I will stop you.
Okay.
That thing that you're saying about guys, because girls are going all over Insta. In fact,
Pretending.
even the
Taking
girls,
orgasm
even
everywhere.
the girls self, some girls are going on Instagram. Choking. By the time they choke you now, you cannot breathe. Asthma patients, you have ended up in.
I don't choke baby before.
That one at UFC.
What up, nigga? What up?
She could say, choke.
You won't keep person picking.
She was asking to increase the
I
tension.
feel like sex or love making or whatever is supposed to have a certain amount of communication before, during, after.
Clap your boy.
You don't do.
Especially during.
I cannot imagine a woman or a man at that point where you're supposed to be feeling a certain way. You're not feeling it, but you are quiet. Why?
Yeah.
No, like why? Because like every person feels like, I know, like maybe out of 100, maybe 80 people feel like when they are doing something fast is when they are doing something. But some people like it very slow.
Slow and steady.
And you're supposed to read the rhythm and know when to increase your speed. But some people just go bam.
That's why you have to see what you
I have a question.
You have to arrange playlist. 1 second. This is
not
really
playlist,
my
stop.
point.
No, but there are some people that like it better with songs. Like I'm the type
I
of person
know.
that
No.
like
Like,
songs
but what if you're
turn me
not?
Not anyhow,
on.
not any kind of
Not any
playlist.
kind of playlist.
Playlist that will tell
That can
you
manage
when
your
to.
Yeah.
And then you
But
now.
then there's
Like a
body
manager
language.
piece.
There's body language. There's
Yeah.
body
Not
language
really.
there.
Yeah, but start from somewhere now.
If you don't know the language
I saw a
first.
post recently that asked people, how long do you think sex should last? And to God, everyone that replied to that
were
post
capping.
they were capping, obviously.
Yeah, the guy
Everyone that replied was like, max 10 minutes. Max, Baba, 30 minutes, I never kiss finish.
What are you doing? Are
You
you
just
sucking
suck
the
the
person?
spirit.
Are you sucking the person's life?
See that injury where they do
I'm
gold.
telling you that.
Or enjoy your lips for 30
I'm
minutes.
telling you that every part
sometimes
of your body is sexual. You have to work it. Don't be doing poop pants after one kiss, I beg.
No,
You
but
have
you
to
know what though?
Understand
Well, you
that
have to
person.
put pants to kill this.
If I meet somebody that tells me, oh, they have certain things they cannot do sexually, I will have you list those things, so I know that okay, maybe your own has to just put pants and you'll be getting out.
I have a question.
My own is we are going all in.
Wow. What's your question, Gold?
I guess I want to ask everybody, what's your deal breaker sexually?
Yeah.
Like, what's one thing that
If you
like,
cannot give head, get out of my house, dear.
If you don't give head to, please
Just
get out.
No, there's nothing else you can do, please. Because at the end of the day, sex is not all about penetration.
In fact, the penetration is like
It's like the last
10%.
You know what I'm beginning to
If
organize?
I'm doing it
I'm
for
beginning
you,
to-
as
I'm
in,
beginning to understand that. I think for me now, with place I'm in, I think I want people to be speaking different languages in the world.
sorry,
Different languages.
No, he wants. What is it? Like, we see.
Wahala for who not from Bethlehem.
Bring your culture to the bedroom.
Bethlehem. Wahala for who know they were fire.
Oh, Tower of Babel. Wahala for who not follow.
But you know, Dre, for someone to speak different languages, you, the man, has to do work.
I can't believe it.
But you know that, right? You have to work for
have to-
someone
you
to
have to-
speak
you have to-
language.
you
No,
know,
more like. Let's say we're in the bedroom, right? We're having sex, right? I'm not saying speak different languages. I'm just like, okay, like for example, you're Benin or whatever. Let's say I'm having sex with a.
Let him finish. Let him finish. What's the problem?
Let's say I'm having sex with a Benin girl. I don't think I want to hear just the English anymore. I want you to tap into your mother tongue. Yes.
Wahala for who don't know. Wahala for who doesn't know their language.
Hold on. Wait. Let me finish.
Alamin,
No.
Musti,
Wait, why you want
please, I want popcorn.
No, why you want is wait
Pardon.
now. Wait, no, why you want his babe? You know.
You know what? Yes.
Yeah.
If you're gonna say daddy, say daddy your language. How do you say that? How do you say daddy in your language? I'm gonna pa. Why you doing pa?
I would not even near you. Why?
Domo. No. It has to be the lawo. Lawo means peace.
I guess what Dre's saying is do a lot of dirty talks, which a lot of people like. And also there's an art to it. Some people don't even know how to dirty talks, but it can be. That's why I say sexually. I don't think sex is anything that should break people because a lot of things sexually can be learned.
No, but there's some people that no matter how you teach them, they can't learn.
No, that's someone that's not willing to learn. They obviously
No,
don't like
not
it that
because they're
much.
not willing, but because they can't.
There's a
They
huge
can't.
vulnerability that comes with the act of sex.
Exactly, and that's
So-
why people have problem. Like some people are still holding themselves to a standard when they want to have sex. Let go, please.
Okay, let me be serious. My deal breaker. That was not my deal breaker. I'll be the devil's advocate as usual. My deal breaker is just like, again, for me, it's having conversations while having sex. Like, I want it to be very comfortable. I want it to be fun. If we're not trying to have fun, if I'm trying to talk and you're just like trying to ignore the conversation because for me you're awkward or you're shy, my friend, please wear your pants
That's
and,
the problem. Yeah,
and leave. I think that's for me. I like to have conversations now when I'm having sex.
It's very important, though. Very important.
What about you, Nas?
My deal breaker. So deal breaker as
Sexually.
something you can do or something you cannot do.
Something that if
Something that will
if
make
it's
you tell
done,
somebody to get
you don't want.
You go close to my yarn.
So you don't want to be pegged.
How?
So you don't want to be pegged.
I think that's 90% of all the black men.
that goes
There's
to my
only
behind.
10% of black men.
But you
We're
guys
putting an end to
might
it.
want to go to the behind.
Yeah, if she likes the. Oh no, her own behind.
No, her own. No,
Yeah, her own.
No,
No, hitting it from behind.
No,
You are
no,
still
I-
hitting the pussy,
Yeah,
but from
I'm
behind.
not entering.
And not
behind.
entering the
Okay.
anus.
So
Like-
what about? I think
No,
you said
I think-
it. Don't
yeah.
give head.
Yeah, that one, and also like I'm not into any anal stuff. If you want to do anal, go and look for somebody else, please.
Oh, see. Yeah, my own is that now. But some parts that is not really a deal breaker, but it's like you won't get any response from me. It's like that nipple play. I had a social partner that was doing something. I was like, why are you not responding? I said, because there's nothing to respond to. There's nothing. If you like squeezing, if you pinch me, na pain you go feel. Na pain you go feel. Like I'll go bite you if you pinch am. You know.
Well, what about you?
Come on, my list is long. I swear, no, I have so many
Don't
deal
you?
breakers because
Give us,
Say don't
give us
chew.
your
yeah,
top-
bro, no. See,
Yeah.
this injury thing happened
That's
within
true.
like less than a minute.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's how much.
So no, but anyway,
Give me your top two.
if you don't give head, if we have that conversation, you're not even willing to ever try. It's done from the conversation. I like soft kisses. And like I generally prefer soft things. So like, well, that one
not
can
soft
be
dick.
worked on.
No, please.
that one can be worked on. If your dick is, I don't care about how all these girls are saying they want, I don't know what they're trying to dig in their vaginas, but me, I like my vagina very intact. Thank you very much. If your dick is too big, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna exit. Thank you very much.
It's not about the size, it's about the motion in the ocean.
Yeah, exactly. So
Also, if it's too if it's too small, I'm gonna go too.
where are you? Pick a side.
If you
pick your hustle.
If you're trying to get in my butt, I'm gonna leave you. Thank you very much.
It's enough.
If you put too much pressure,
you're selling your market now.
Yeah,
The guys here are just checking the boxes.
yeah. Let them know everything.
Oh
Let
my
them
God,
guess.
I
Let them
cannot.
guess the rest.
don't worry.
Communicate,
Guys,
guys.
he's
Communicate.
doing it well. Thank
Before
you
we get
very
out of here,
much.
so speaking of like love in the bedroom, I saw this story where, first of all, did you guys see the thing where in somewhere in Africa they are putting people on the mattress in the ocean and saying you should do that for Valentine? And
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that
I
thing.
don't
Seashells
know.
or something.
Is it seashells?
Was it seashells?
They
Yeah,
rip
but
it
So on the
somewhere,
mattress
yeah.
to do what?
I need explanation.
to hang out.
So it's like a
Valentine.
hot type of, but it's just a mattress. It floats in the ocean.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, mommy, that
People
cannot
will be on
see.
it.
No.
That would be
Under.
nice. I mean, as
no,
long
no,
as
for
they're
real?
lifeguards.
Yes.
As long as they're lifeguards, I'm good.
No. I don't think lifeguard is going to work on it for me.
Because, oh, thank God.
No, I'm not
alone.
being on that life.
I'm not alone.
I don't know if you. I
Let me
don't
see.
think you understand what I'm talking about.
Yes, now I can literally do this.
Oh, really?
I can do this.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I don't know if you can go back. Sorry.
Anyways, while you guys are looking at that, so there's this story that apparently that I saw on a different podcast.
No.
But apparently,
I've seen it.
Immediately, no.
the lady apparently when she's having sex with her partner, she laughs at foreplay. She's always cracking jokes during foreplay, so she finds it funny.
Wahala.
Wait. Question. I don't know if you know the context to that as into that extent, right? Is he working? Is he doing it for her?
I mean,
and laughing is like
She laughs.
She laughs, that's her.
It's not that nothing is happening and she's not laughing.
Yeah.
at you. Okay.
It's like it's working, but she's also cracking jokes. Like she's not like having like.
It can be awkward. I can see how that can be awkward.
So her boyfriend brought it to her attention that hey, like like I don't find it cool. It's not like sexual enough
turn off,
that
yeah.
you're cracking jokes. So I mean, I was like, they should send her to comedy. Comedy.
Yeah,
show.
because with dirty talks and foreplay, you're supposed to be soft. Like, I don't know. I think you're just supposed to be like.
I think I'm
soft.
a shy person, so I don't know if I've ever if I'm comfortable doing like dirty talk. Like I don't even know how to sex.
Are you serious? Wow.
I don't know how to sex that.
I don't know how to sex.
I got A+ in that. I got A+.
I mean, like you're supposed to be soft. You're supposed
What
to
do
be
you
like.
sexed?
No,
Like
Don't
right?
worry about it,
that's
sweetheart. Don't worry about it,
I
sweetheart.
mean, it's
This
fine.
that's flat.
The thing is for me, I write poetry. So
I mean,
I write poems, but I don't do eroticas.
no,
Like
I get
I'm
that.
more of a
I
love
feel like
type of
that's just
person.
receipts in your phone, and the day you break up, when all the girls come out, look at what you were sending me that day.
Oh,
No,
be
that's
honest-
not why.
to be
No,
honest,
I just
even
think
if
it's
anybody
awkward.
else-
that's what I
Yeah,
see. I don't sex, but I just say, hey, what are you doing? I'll call you, and then I'll tell you to come over.
see this one, no receipts. Wow.
No receipts, man. No receipts. Everything is.
This one is not looking for serious. He's looking for who he will hop on. Thank you very much.
What do you think?
He
that?
wants to shift somebody's womb. Thank
What makes
you
you
very
think
much.
that?
Or anus. I don't know what he's into. Thank you
What
very
makes you
much.
think that? What makes you think that?
What?
What makes you
But
think
yeah,
I'm not
people
serious?
should talk.
No,
'cause,
I'm
like,
joking.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
No.
It's very important. I mean, if you can't talk about anything else, when it comes to sex, please talk because that's a lifetime to be miserable.
But that's the thing though. Like if you don't talk about other things, it's hard to talk
about sex. Yeah.
Your already good communication will translate into the bedroom. It doesn't go the other way around.
Agreed.
Me personally, like I don't talk a lot during sex. Like I literally walk on the person. You get what I'm saying, right? Like
engineer.
The thing is,
I walk on it.
it's a lot of body language reading.
Exactly,
Reading, like,
yeah.
It's a lot of that. So
Body language.
I'm not a lot on the verbal aspects, right? But obviously of the sex, I can.
You did
even
gym
all
out.
the sex,
You did
or
gym the babe.
even talk the dirty, not usually said, but like
Yeah.
You did.
I feel like men,
That's why girls-
men
you can
should
talk.
be-
I follow.
No,
men
but that's
should be
why.
more. I feel like men should be more selfless. You see how we talked about like society makes men not man up and not talk about their struggles. It's the same way society has stifled women when it comes to sex. So I feel like the men should be a lot selfless because men are very selfish when it comes to sex. Very selfish. Yes, they're
Yeah, I
very
can see
selfish.
that, yeah.
Unless they meet a vocal woman that knows what she wants.
Right.
and she talks what she wants.
And they really care about that woman.
And they really care. But if they don't, once a man is about his game and he's done his thing, whatever you do with yourself is your business. It takes a man who is selfless to actually see that, oh, this woman does not really talk about what she wants, but let me see how she reacts to certain things I do so I know what to do with her.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, Soso, this has been a great conversation, man. I enjoyed. This was a different side of Soso that I saw.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can
Differentiate, baby.
Well, I see it, so you know.
What?
But I just wanted to add and just advise women out there, you know, stop faking orgasms, because as you've seen, Oga learns by your actions. So if you're doing when you don't like it, he's going to keep doing the same thing over and over again, thinking you enjoy it.
So who should?
The body language reading is not by noise you are making. It's body. I'm feeling
of body language.
If you're going to fake your entire body.
Yeah, there's some women that fake it. You know what a trick.
Let me see the fake body redeem.
Yes, now.
See, you know what a trick I used to do was, because me, I know that I get tired within like the first. No, I'm tired of. I know that I get tired within a certain amount of time, right? So what I used to do is I would fake it so that you would come fast and just get off me. It's a thing that women do. No,
So you like to?
I talk. I don't say
I don't want to hurt your feelings. You know that was in the
ask.
That was in the past. Though. Like now, I'm very
it.
vocal, but in the past, I would do it not to hurt your feelings or whatever. Yeah.
So you were saying how long is long for you? Too long for you?
Too long. I don't have a time frame
for too long.
I don't have a time frame for too long. I just have a time frame for too short. Like I don't see me. Except, like you said, there are times where you do quickies and all of that, but like average, I don't see me done within 10 minutes. That's like an insult.
To who?
It depends, though.
Like, come on, it's hard time, guys.
Because there's a lot of things we're doing before we get to penetration. So how are you doing 10 minutes? It's not even possible. Like, not even the conversation. There's no way.
It's not the conversation.
You don't talk for like 10 minutes.
We would have had the conversation. I'm not talking about the real deal.
Yeah.
Like, I love foreplay a lot. It takes time for me to go through you and you go through me before we even get there.
Oh boy.
There are a lot of men that don't even know the senses in their body.
Yeah.
Unless a woman figures it out. It's the same for women. They don't know the senses in their body until a man figures it out. You feel like you don't even know what the strands of one hair in your body can do.
So this no be anatomy. You're taking.
At this point, sex is anatomy, bro.
Sex should be.
You don't know what
should be anatomy,
can be done
right?
to your beard.
Yes, girl.
Yes.
Even the way you're looking at the guy,
You're supposed to
it's not
look
the
at
regular.
Why they buy your lips? Why they buy your lips for this podcast? Please. Why they bite lips anyhow beside me?
So like for me it's like
oh my goodness.
There's a time
good. What's going on that corner?
Wait, that's a bite your lips.
My lips are bite today.
I just realized. I'm sorry. I just realized one of my deal breakers during sex. I'm sorry. A lot of guys on this table. I hate when men moan.
Are you serious? No, Jesus. Who are you?
They say you no more.
I take that. No.
That's just a preference, though.
Oh yeah.
But
that's
I hate it.
No, that's a preference.
That's unfair. That's unfair.
That's a preference. That's a preference.
Somebody just left this room.
Please, go.
But someone has left this conversation.
I cannot deal with silent nights, please.
No.
Wait, you call it solid night.
No, but actually, this just shows that to each their own.
Yeah.
To talk.
Different strokes.
No, so see, hear me out. There are some expressions that you have, like subtle moan, like subtle,
good
breath. I don't mind that.
You can't.
But not men that are constant.
But you
can't.
can't
Competition of who is moaning.
But you can't box.
You need a moan.
The man them in terms of how you want him to.
Can't.
But how about the grunt?
Let me give you guys one.
I thought we were closing.
Let me give you guys this last one. I'm sorry, Joe. Let me give this last one because of what they said. I'm sorry to the Igbo guys that may be here watching. I'm sorry.
My babies.
My friend told me one time she got with this Igbo guy. It was a very rich guy in Onisha, by the way. He was rich.
Okay.
But the problem my friend had with him was during sex. This guy would be. Maybe that's why God hates mourning. This guy would then, baby. married, she takes care of me. Everything is perfect. But you see, when it comes to sex, it's good though. But once it gets to that point, I'm hearing baby. I'm like, but is it that bad? She said no. It starts to speak Igbo even. It starts to speak all those Igbo that I don't understand. And I'm like, maybe you can talk to him. She said this one is not about talking to him because like this guy is always going to.
You can't talk it out of him.
Wow. First of all, he's a rich man in Onisha. You won't come tell me no talk, call you baby.
After all the containers
that he has been moving,
At this point,
and the G-Wagon that has probably bought you. You better hear that, baby.
But
Is it?
No, but there's some men that like do it like consist. Like you can just be on top of them and they just oh my, stop! It's not that deep. Stop!
Not that deep. Are you alright?
Please, no.
It's deep down because I only understand your own self. You understand your own orgasm. You cannot understand a man's orgasm.
Yeah, and that's why I said it's a deal breaker. If you do it, I move.
So they
if you do it,
I don't mind that deep.
I don't mind subtle moans, like subtle, like letting me know that I'm doing it right.
You're
But like,
you want
no,
moan,
you see again.
but
You
thus
see
far,
again.
can you
You
moan?
see again why my point is talk. Have a conversation with your partner.
like women.
Like have a conversation
Moan
with
is
your
moan.
partner. Know them.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Know them and know what they like.
Dre,
Now
please
it's off.
Really.
rap.
That's
Now
it.
it's off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on before. Dre, let's.
But this is where you said
Oh,
it.
yeah, good now.
It's good. Okay.
Just know your partner. Have a conversation. Know them and know what they like. That's the point.
baby.
Because at the end of the day, you see what works for her doesn't work for me.
Baby.
Right?
Exactly.
I bet you.
And
I bet you if you said import, export, import, it would have been better.
or if you said, "Baby, bring my check," I'm sure it's like, bring my check.
For that Onitsha guy, never go.
Why do your voice come back?
I swear.
And now he will not be called Ego Ibo.
All sorts of names. I cannot. I'm like,
No, but really though.
That was an interesting conversation, man. So you're turning
Yeah.
30 in a month.
yeah.
What's popping? What's happening?
Yeah. 30 baby, 30 plus gang finally. Funny enough, I've been anticipating 30
Her waist is silent.
since like 2 years ago. I've been calling myself 30 plus, but like I'm actually excited to be 30. Like it's like I feel like it's that milestone that you just everything just you turn into a woman, your experiences and everything just makes sense, But yeah, I'm excited and everyone's invited to my bash. But yeah.
That's cool, man. It's cool. Being an influencer, how was that? Tough?
In the last year, tough because I think I've been burnt out most times since last year, but obviously you know why. But yeah, it's kind of tough, but I enjoy it. And that's the more reason why most times I just get myself back into the game because
Gotcha.
it's something I enjoy a lot.
Gotcha. What's the craziest DM you've received?
DM.
Yeah.
I literally had this guy from the US just message me. I recorded it and I even posted it on my page. Recorded me. This one was even speaking like American accent or whatever. He's like, give me your number, whatever. I want to take care of you, blah blah blah. And I'm like, why do you need my number? He's like, are you giving me or not? Are you giving me the number? Baby, I just want you to be my girlfriend. I want you to be this and that. Are you giving me this is my he gave me his own number and said, call me. I'm like, wow. Interesting.
It's the confidence.
It's the audacity for me. But yeah, we get crazy DMs all the time. I've had people who also like say, you influencers, because you have like 24,000 followers, you feel like you don't want to reply anybody, blah 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 blah. But like, bro, I try. I know that I try. I know a lot of influencers with like maybe even 5,000 that have like hundreds of DMs that they've not replied. But I try to reply my DMs every single day.
Sorry, 5,000 followers. That's influencers too.
There are nano influencers. There's nano, there's micro, there's big ones. Yeah.
5,000 followers. You also influence.
And guess what? Guess what?
Based off of our topic,
there are thousands of influencers that even the ones that with the lower followers make more money than maybe someone like me. It's not about the numbers.
Even the what? Sorry, even
like the 5,000 influencer might be making more than me.
Dre,
it's not about the numbers.
Eventually,
I thought
what's
your-
going on. Audience need to know what's going
Your
on.
rate is based
No.
on your number of
No,
followers.
it's based on your engagement and your community. How much they trust you, the brand you've built. It's you can have 1,000 followers and be making more money than a 24,000 followers person.
Value, quality,
it's value,
over
trust.
quantity.
Yeah.
Mm.
So anything less than 10K is, I think, nano influencers. I am still a micro influencer because I'm like under the hundreds. Yeah.
100K.
followers.
So from 10 to 100K in one group.
Yeah, it's kind of one group.
Hey.
Like, let me explain something. So I
you
never
an influencer too?
considered. No, I never considered myself.
But she has a YouTube
and-
channel,
But I
although
have
she's
a
on
YouTube,
break.
and I got paid off YouTube. My YouTube is monetized as well. But yeah, so I made some money off YouTube as well. And then there's some influencers that do both Instagram and YouTube.
I do both Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah, so it really depends. Some people they do their rating by Instagram because they have more following and more engagement there. Some people do it through YouTube because they have more content there as well.
Numbers
And they reach a better
are
audience.
important, but it's not everything.
It's not
Because if a
that,
brand
yeah.
wants to work with you, they look at the back end and see where your demography is, like the people who follow you and watch your stuff. If, say for example, a Canadian brand wants to work with me, maybe forget my 24,000, I have maybe 5,000 followers, and 4,000 out of that 5,000 are in Canada, and someone who has 30,000 followers, 29,000 are in Nigeria, they will work with the 5,000 person because they're targeting a specific audience.
Yeah.
So they do all this research and then they
Yeah,
reach
from
out
the
to
back
you
end.
guys.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They see
Would
your
they have
engagement.
access to
Or
your
sometimes
back
they ask you for it for your analytics. You send it to them.
And then some brands don't care about things like that in depth. They just care about
The reach.
no.
Okay.
Some brands just want to get their products, get people talking. So
Yeah.
instead of paying one influencer a big amount of money, they pay like hundreds of influencers money, so it becomes a gossip thing. And I think that was I don't know if you remember Zaful, one brand like that, clothing brand, and Shein. They use the same strategy. They just pay like bunch of influencers, so everybody's talking about it at the same time. It actually saves them cost in the long run because it's better than paying Jackie Aina maybe $100K. You can pay maybe 100 influencers, maybe some of them will even take $100 if they have like 500 followers, and that's even more than enough, more than they're worth at that point.
All right, man. We've dropped gems. We've given relationship advice. Why people break up, deal breakers. There's a lot in this episode, man. Might have to put out a part 1 and part 2 just to make it
We have to go
make it even.
Yeah.
Now I appreciate you guys. Before you get out of here, so what's one meal that you've done that you made that like the combo was nasty? Because there's been something going around where people are eating Indomie with eba, and people are eating beans and eba.
Oh, so you mean like a weird
What's a weird food combo you've tried or you've done?
I think the one my sister and oh my god, she's my best friend, but like I used to see her eat it, so I started to eat it but I haven't had that in like 10 years. My sister used to eat okra and rice.
That's exactly what they just say, rice and okra.
Yeah, okra and rice.
That's not
It's
bad.
the weirdest thing for me because okra like draws,
It's draw.
and you're eating it with rice, so it's like the rice is like
When Al Sakba.
but like I haven't had it
okra and
in years,
rice
but
and be
that's like the
satisfied.
weirdest thing I've
Okra and
eaten
rice.
so far. Okra and
I'm
rice,
trying
I
to
think.
decipher whether you have an actual glass in your glasses.
It's not fast the bad guy. There's frames in it.
No, you have frames.
How about you, Gold? What was a weird food combo you've tried?
Yeah, it'll have to be rice and okra for sure. But I actually like it.
Nothing has beaten
Actually,
It's
tastes
weird,
beans
but you like
and
it.
eba.
Beans and
No, beans and eba is actually
No,
perfect.
that
combo.
person.
My
No,
sister!
no.
Beans and eba is perfect.
Like,
combo.
not beans and
Not beans and gari, or beans
Eba.
and eba.
Yes, it's perfect combo.
Yes!
like the one you hold
Yes,
your hot and
yes,
yes.
combo.
Made Eba.
Yes.
Wait,
perfect
is
combo.
your
And
beans
that's
your beans watery?
Yes, that's very common. That's
I
actually
hate
a
watery
meal.
beans.
See, Dre, that's actually a meal for Benin people.
So
Beans
you
and eba is a meal for
cut
Benin
the
people.
eba. You
I
cut
don't
the
know.
eba,
Not
you
they look
dip
me,
it.
my brother. Look the person we talk
I mean,
I don't know.
it's on day. That's your eat.
That's a very
But
funny.
we are amala now. So what the hell?
Think about
It's that soup
rice
and-
and
that soup
okra.
and
Omo,
But
that's
we
swallow.
give you soup though.
Where they drive on.
But I've
You know
seen
they say-
someone do something, a meal that's very weird. The guy made a broke egg inside ogbono soup.
No.
Sorry, excuse me.
No. That worked.
We're talking about weird
Sorry?
foods, not ritual. But it's okay.
No sacrifice.
No
Yeah.
What? He broke eggs inside ogbono soup. I was shocked.
I don't understand.
Gotcha. Man, this has been a very great episode. Thank you so much, Soso, for coming on the couch.
Always,
I expected
always.
I expected violence, but I got something better. I don't know why. So,
Vibes on vibes, bro.
yeah, vibes on vibes. It was good, man. It's a different shit every time we see. But no, I appreciate you for coming through. Shout out to everybody who's in the building. Shout out to the cultural man, Musti's in the building. My G Alamin, I see you. Shout out to Charles who's been taking pictures. the one and only Anthony's in the building.
Chuko _A.
The silent member.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Backyard Bands, the comedy podcast, and there was really not a lot of comedy, just bars and quotations and testaments and all sorts of stuff, man. I hope you guys learned something. Make sure you hit us in the fan mail. Check out the podcast, backyardbands.com. Shout out to you if you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you follow Soso. Make sure you follow Gold. And yeah, check out their stuff, man. Their creative content. Huh?
You're gonna be there.
It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Mr. Dre. I am your humble and gracious host, and I'm signing out. I got my best friends and a couple of cool people in the building. Naza.
I'd have done my regular sign up, but my brain is spinning me. So
You've had a lot today.
Naz, I'm over and I'm out.
All right, man. Imina.
Yeah, I will add more to my own because you didn't add more. So it's your man Imina, aka Daffy Ego, aka Triple E, aka the Patrician Ego, aka you know what is popping.
Let's get it popping.
And to add to that, because this is dropping post Valentine, so don't forget to also send us your Valentine experiences, the do's and don'ts, the things that you wish could have happened but didn't happen, or that happened. So just let us know, because that will probably be useful on the next episode.
Yes, sir.
Gold, the one in the corner. Sign out.
Hi everyone, it's your girls I have again. My YouTube is at ZAHAV. Instagram, same thing. Twitter is ZAHAV_. It was nice being here. It was kind of funny too. Yeah. It was nice meeting you guys.
The lady with like 5 different accents.
Oh my goodness. But like,
people.
I just really like wanted to let you guys know how much I like love you. It's like so good to be here. I've like wanted to do this for like a long time. But so I was just saying the other day that this person was talking too much.
Okay.
And it was just a lot.
With that accent, you know whether you're going fast or you're going slow.
Give them.
All right, so talk to them.
Oh, guys, it was really fun being here, but because again, this is dropping post
Valentine.
Well, whatever, at any point, post pre whatever.
Yeah.
I just want to say, God, I'm not a sese fly, but okay.
Show us love, boo.
Buy you one day.
Now we
know
can
what?
say.
Madam, it's your girl. Shades of Soso all over social media. Make sure to follow. It's always vibes on vibes with Backyard Bands and the crew.
You know.
And I'm always happy to be here. This feels like home now. I've been here
It's home.
a lot of times I'm always back like I never left. So I hope to see you guys again soon.
For
Can never get back at that.
Valentine, you know, show us love.
Back and better
get
next time.
Soso.
But you know what though? If my boyfriend doesn't do anything for Vols, they'll be single after Vols. So that's good.
Bass Boost. You heard it, man.
So
Follow us.
Signing out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shemsy's not here, but we're going to sign out on behalf of Shemsy. Hey guys, it's your girl Shemsy, aka Tonamu.